I care about the 5,500 children who can't be with their parents and family because they've been neglected and abused. I care about the 1,000 children who do not at this time have a safe and stable, loving home to belong to. I care that we do not have enough caregivers to look after our most vulnerable. Kia ora, I'm Cheryl. I have worked in care and protection of children for over 15 years. Meet Hayley. She's 7 years old. Last night she was beaten up by her stepfather. She's now sitting in an oranga tamariki office. She's scared, she's alone, and she doesn't know what's going to happen to her. She's trying really hard not to cry. She needs a caregiver. Her social worker is desperately trying to find her one, but she knows there's just not enough. Meet Jane and Scott. They rang up to find out how to become a caregiver. Left messages. Nobody got back to them for weeks. Eventually, they ended up at an information evening. They filled in a paper application, which included their police, their medical, their reference checks. They attended training. They went through numerous interviews and home visits. This whole process took over 6 months. We lose many good caregivers through the recruitment process. Fall away disheartened. When we lose good people through the recruitment process, we are never going to have enough caregivers. Stopgap emergency options cost up to $1,000 a night per child. Traumatised children are more likely to turn to drugs and alcohol and self-harm. Many fall into a life of crime. 90% of prisoners came into contact with the care system when they were children. Without a caregiver, that could be Hayley. We need to get care right for Hayley. iCare is a service that supports the recruitment of those who want to care. iCare will provide social workers with the ability to find the right caregiver at the right time for kids like Hayley with just a few clicks of the mouse. There's no other service like iCare. And we've begun. Within 4 weeks, partnering with the Wellington Site Office and the National Contact Centre, we have gathered information on over 100 potential caregivers. iCare is bringing the recruitment of caregiving online. Potential caregivers will be able to express their interest, learn about the different ways to care, and sign up for events and training. They'll be able to create their own care family profile, painting a comprehensive picture of who they are and how they can care. And when they've decided to become a caregiver, they can complete their application online. They can track their progress and they can ask us for help. We know people need people, so alongside our online service, we will be there for them. We will talk to them, we will answer their questions, and we will keep them engaged. We will support them to become approved caregivers, so kids like Hayley will always have a home to go to. Our roadmap. Within 3 months, potential caregivers through Oranga Tamariki can register with iCare and sign up for events. Within 6 months, they'll be able to register online and track their own progress. iCare will build marketing capability through digital and social media. And within 9 months, we will transfer existing caregiver profiles to iCare. So for the first time, we will have a comprehensive view of all caregivers in New Zealand. Social workers from Oranga Tamariki will be able to find the right caregiver at the right time. With the support of Oranga Tamariki, we are going to get care right for Kiwi kids first. iCare is scalable and transferable. We will be looking at on-selling our service to other social good enterprises who are looking for volunteers and workers, not only in New Zealand, but around the world. iCare will give potential caregivers value and support. iCare will grow the existing pool of caregivers. iCare will give children safe, stable and loving homes. And iCare will give social workers back their time so they can focus on what's important, and that's the children. We're Team iCare. Troy has a wide experience in business sector from small startups to multinationals. Warana has a background in law and public policy. He has a passion for social change. And I've worked frontline and seen the good, the bad and the ugly of care. Together we have the experience, the skills and the passion to make this work. We know the problem, we've validated the pain and we've co-designed our solution with caregivers and social workers. We're looking to Oranga Tamariki to support us to bring our service to life. Our service will always be free for caregivers, but going forward we will be looking at a subscription model for the wider market. It's time to get care right for kids like Hayley. We are iCare. Thank you.